So Now let me talk to you. Even though the only ones that are going to understand why I said the doggone LA Night catchphrase are those that are actually here live. But quite frankly, y'all already know what time it is. Side note, chat, do not fall for a bit. I mean that in the most literal sense. Do not decide to do a bit that involves you falling down if your body is not ready for it. My neck hurts. It feels like I damn near displaced my neck as I decide to do a random bit that involved me face planting. And that shit does not feel fun. Enough of me being in brains out that. Well, do the thing. Do the thing. Sitting there showing my face, do the thing. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, even though y'all probably should be 18 and up, this is not a place for tots, so, ladies and gentlemen, and adults of all ages, it is time for your real adult magic killer, one true hard-headed, number one mixed player, reigning defending undisputed VTuber champion of the world, Dojan Vaughn, to bring ya yet another episode of some good old WKW. And quite frankly, good lord, it is about time for us to get into the Royal Rumble, which again I am very much so not looking forward to putting together. Legit, I'm trying to get my other doggone like another thing I'm doing out the way. Good lord, my neck is really not. Do I have any ice yet? Not to ADHD my way out of me talking, and I'm probably going to forget what I was just saying. I kind of already have, but good lord, my neck is not having fun. Dang it! Dang it! I don't know where it's at, but I do remember what I was saying. Your boy. I'm probably gonna, like, right after we do the recap, again, if you were not here for yesterday's stream, it has been like a couple of weeks since we had our last proper episode of WKW. I apologize. The lore special kind of took a minute. Doggone, I had to go to the other attire so I could reset myself. That is a bitch in AF. No, don't hit that. Go to Ninja so I can have access to my reset tool. For some reason, where's my reset? Can I have my ability to reset my model? Whatever. Quite frankly, we got ourselves that of a lot of madness that took place. There you go. You know, it barely made a difference. We got ourselves a number of things that took place the last time we did ourselves some good old WKW with the lore special, and I did mention that in around 2-ish weeks we'll be having that of our Royal Rumble. That being said, it's required at this point. Fuck 2K, because I'm sitting here trying to work on somebody that's going to be debuting at the Royal Rumble. Yes, there will be some debuts, our final set of debuts. As we are making our way towards WrestleMania, 2K decided to hold me again. Had a character, done, did, and made, and I had to remake them again. So legit, like, probably during the recap, which is also why I'm talking a lot, I'm going to be going ahead and trying to do another little project I've been talking about the past couple of streams I'd mentioned about me putting together a Power Ranger / Super Sentai helmet. Since I want to go ahead and get a head start on putting together the Royal Rumble during the stream, by the Owl, Welcome in Star, Jarebi shall be opening up after we do the recap. During the recap, I'm going to be going ahead and trying to work on my doggone helmet, because after stream, I'm going to try and at least start up on Ow. Cease your sorcery. Your jujitsu sorcery. But I'm going to go ahead during the recap. For those that were not here yesterday or just don't remember what happened last time we had a WKW show, your boy is going to be going ahead trying to paint some of my shit so I can know how much more work I gotta do before I can finally get to painting, and then shining that bitch up, and then finally finishing my damn helmet. And also, I'll fuck the winter as well, because good lord, talking shit about 2K while I'm actively working on something is, yeah, remember, quick save, and even then quick save might still owe you. I would say who, because there's at the very least 2 more debuts, 1 per Rumble. I might have more than that. I might have some random throwaway appearances. I don't know. Because, good lord, the Royal Rumbles are packed. I'm debating on this being the first one where I myself do not compete on either of them. Because both sides of the roster are genuinely loaded. Use quick save. Yeah. Nevertheless, I'm sitting here yapping. We got ourselves quite the night. I forgot to put tonight's match card together. So before we get to the recap, match card for tonight. Jarebi will be taking on one of the individuals that was a part of Togu's brand new faction that screwed her over. Right when Jarebi was about to become world champion, she got held by Buster Wu and a masked individual wearing the same attire as Lucia Kuji did when she first debuted. But I can confirm it was not Miss Lucy. Gimmick Grand Championship. Then we'll get into another row of the War of the Titans tournament as we're trying to make our way through that. Winner of the War of Titans tournament gets himself a World Championship match at WKW WrestleMania. Jay Jose takes on Into, Coffee takes on Indo Rami Nakamura, Minty takes on the Doom Guy or Doom Slayer. Then we'll be taking a short pause of the War of the Titans tournament, getting into the WKW Women's World Championship. Number 1 contenders to match to see who's next in line to take on Togu Cráneo at the Royal Rumble. We'll be getting back into the War of Titans with Master Chief taking on Noah one last time. Docs will be taking on Diamond Jose. Another 4-way. I say another 4-way. This is the first 4-way. To determine who's next to take on Veen for the Hardcore Championship at the Rumble. Broly will be taking on Mac, with Broly looking to win the world title back one last attempt. And then Scarlett, I've been told, has been set to... She's been challenged by some individual. I'm not quite certain who. We'll figure that out as we get on to it. Let me go ahead and make sure I have the main event thing for WKW set for whenever we get to that. Because, good lord, I was struggling yesterday finding it for MCW. Okay, good. We got that? Good. Fuck, I forgot. I meant to go ahead and start the print shit for Ted. I'll do that for the next random Zybe stream we do, which could be tomorrow, where I'll have like a random screen in the corner just showing me 3D printing pair Tedo. But nevertheless, let's get right into the recap. For those that do not recall what happened last time we went live for WKW Final Clash. Can you... Fuck's sakes, we have to reload. Hear the music again. Window capture, thank you. We started off with that of Exo Yuri taking on Kitty Robin, all with the intent of winning her first world championship. Again, we did have that of a lot of people trying to run interference backstage, with that of the cautionary tale at the side of Exo Yuri. Good lord, a lot of lag. Let me close some shit out. Let me actually really close some shit out. Seems like Kitty Robin was right about to go ahead and win herself her first world championship. That's hella wrong. Go ahead and retain. However, she got screwed over by that of Susie Cráneo running interference. Good lord. Yeah, my computer is not exactly enjoying the fact that I have a lot of tabs, so I'm legit closing as many as I can in the background. In the end, quite frankly, XO Yuri would be crowned world champion for the first time in her professional wrestling career. Then we get to the Intercontinental Championship match where Mendo was set to take on none other than Stephanie Vaquero one final time as Stephanie desperately tried to become the Intercontinental Champion in a last woman standing match, which proved decently brutal, but a lot of y'all in chat was going wild for that of Mendo. Mendo had a lot of moments where it seems like she could have been in genuine trouble, but quite frankly, try as she might, Stephanie was not going to have herself an easy night taking on Mendo, and Mendo, with a little bit of added bragging rights, got Stephanie to tap out. However, this was not a submission maneuver. Not a submission match. This is last woman standing. But even then, and still, your Intercontinental Champion. Then we get on to Mac taking on Broly. At this point in time, Broly was your world champion as he was intent on taking care of Big Mac, never the little one. I'll let this go ahead and play on. I shall be right back, chat. Give your boy just a moment. That being said, I need to go ahead and update stuff in the server. So if you get pinged in the server in the next couple of days, because there's a couple of homies that have got themselves world championships. Mac got the WKW title. Sen became the undisputed VTuber champion. Just a little heads up. All right, I'll be right back because I need to go ahead and make sure I got my helmet stuff did during the stream, or at least drying during the stream. Also, a return of the Mac. I'll let the recap go on. I'll be right back. is back. Alright, apologies for that. Hopefully, quite frankly, your boy will be able to hit y'all up with an update later tonight. I hope. We'll have to wait and see. That being said, as you can see, the Royal Guard became the new WKW Tag Team Champions with the debut of Miss Vanessa becoming the first individual to debut and immediately win themselves a championship. History made by Miss Vanessa. Getting back into the mix of things, quite frankly, following the MCW Tag Team Championships, we would have the hardcore title on the line as Veen would take on Jokester and Trick Williams, and Veen would maneuver his way out of this headache, forming as Trick Williams and Jokester's rivalry continues to grow and brew. Veen also making history by being the first individual to hold a title across 3 separate years. Veen held the hardcore title in 2024, 2025, and 2026. Actually, he might have been 2023 as well. I don't remember. I need to go ahead and fact check that. Nevertheless, we got to the vicious mauling at the hands of Pharrell as he destroyed Jackson Ryu, and unsuspecting Demon Father was humbled, absolutely eviscerated and destroyed as Pharrell's wrath continues to grow. No word as to where his whereabouts are currently, but it does seem like he has struck in the eye of a couple other individuals, such as that of Star, such as that of Suru, and a number of other people. You get to the VTB Universal Championship match as Sentinel, the homie Sen, would go ahead and defeat the other homie Jokester to become the second ever undisputed VTuber champion. Big congrats to Sen, starting the year off with yet another world title win, this time for the undisputed championship. I'll say Pharrell or Jack until you said Suru. Yeah, Suru has no problems with that of Jackson. Then we have War Games with that of Viva La Nakamura taking on the Flock of Doves. Both Scarlets would start the match off, taking on one another. And at the end of it all, the Nakamura family would put the birds back in their cage. Big congrats. Second ever War Games match ending off with Viva La Nakamura standing up top. You'll love to see it. I am of me. And I believe the main event will be next? Question mark? ... Hold up. Give it a second. Yep. Then we get to the main event. Jarabi would look to become world champion for the first time in her professional wrestling career, as she was set to take on her long-running rival Togu Cranio for the WKW Women's World Championship. This would prove to be a tough battle for both women. Togu promised she had plans on walking out still your world champion, no matter what it took. Jarabi took one hell of a beating, but was intent on defeating her rival one more time. However, despite her best efforts, hey, when you start dealing with a bunch of bullshit, things get a little bit tough. Jarabi had the victory right in the bag, right there. The lights cut out. The next thing we would see, Buster Wu alongside that of an unknown individual, which will be finding out her identity in a couple of minutes, would absolutely lay waste, jump Jarabi, and effectively gift wrap Togu herself a easy retention. And I believe one of Togu's first ever victories over Jarabi. Both women would absolutely lay waste to her, hitting finisher after finisher after. I don't know what that is. I don't know if I can really call that a finisher or just confusing her. Buster calls, crack shoots, leaving Togu an easy target. That she would have Jarabi be picked up by that of Buster Wu. Bone Hammer #1 would go ahead, See Jarebi already getting back to her feet. That fighting spirit not wanting to die. Unfortunately for Jarebi, she could not take no more. Your spirit might burn bright, but your body can't keep up with that level of punishment. Togu would screw Jarebi out of the World Championship. The Red High Flyer most certainly pissed off as to what took place at the end of last year's start of this year. It says, hey, we ain't starting the new year off like that. I'm getting my win back. Bring me that bitch. Bring me whoever did that to me. And so we got her. Right now, in fact. Hold up, let me actually go ahead do something real quick, because I don't think any of these totals up here are correct. But ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Hold up, because this is a little... I want to bump the volume a little bit. Maybe it's a little too loud. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, make her way to the ring. She is the Red High Flyer, Let me go ahead and do something real quick. Make this a little easier for myself. We are still doing the WKW and MCW Civil War. We go ahead, pull up from this side. Jarebi is representing that of Team Sakura. And her opponent, making her WKW debut, being accompanied to the ring by Togu, Cranio, and Buster, as well as Azul Saibo. She is Michaela Akuji. Quite frankly, I've mentioned in the past that one of the WKW security guards, that of Lucy Akuji, has two twin sisters. She is one in a set of triplets. This woman, quite frankly, I've been told can be either the biggest pain in the ass or the coolest person of the group. That is worrying. That is very worrying. Nevertheless, this woman here aligning herself with that of Togu Cranio, making her debut here, deciding to be a massive pain in the ass for that of poor Jarebi. Also, again, I mentioned this yesterday. Today, if you lose a match, you lose 2 points on the board up on the top of the screen. I didn't mean to put your name in all caps. Let me go ahead and fix that. Quite frankly, Togu says that she would want nothing more than to watch Jarebi flounder, fail, and lose yet again. Jarebi says, keep wishing, bitch. I ain't going out like that. And up top, going for that moonsault. Pretty far distance. Still landed it. Going to the cover. They got it too. The knee. Miss Michaela Akuji, quite frankly, I've been told, has done her fair share. Nope, what is this doing? Has had her fair share of working jobs as security or bodyguards herself. Seeming like she is going to be that of a bit of an enforcer here for that of Togu. Jarebi says, I don't care. Put the hands up. Red High Flyer going to fly, but unfortunately she crashes and burns. Pop up. Up, down goes Michaela. Jarebi going into the cover. Looked like Togu and Buster were trying to go ahead and stand up on the ring, but both of them kind of cut each other off. Just like that, trying to do a little bit of damage here. Miss Michaela Akuji, quite frankly, not exactly a fan of the Red High Flyer. Intent on humiliating her here. Going for moonsault into a DDT. Beautiful maneuver. Quite frankly, I've been told that this woman here has had her fair share in that of a square circle. Her first time appearing here in that of WKW. Trained by that of some of our old world's most powerful, most strongest, and intend on doing nothing here but showing Jarabi up, putting her up on the top rope. Jarabi in a little bit of trouble here. Strike to the jaw, has her in danger zone. Going for a top rope power slam. Correction, second rope. This is awesome chance here as Miss Michaela throwing Jarabi around. Going into the cover, the Red High Flyer needs to wake up. Quite frankly, the stoplights are most certainly on red. You need to lock in and go on go. Going for it. I don't know why she has called her cover. Kick out. I don't know why. This lady, I've been told, has named that finishing maneuver of hers the ramen shop. I don't know how or why you decided to name the Deep Six the ramen shop, but sure. Sure. Welcome in, Red. How you doing? Watching Miss Michaela here in a debut match, going for another moonsault DDT. Intent on not showing up. Jarabi here. Second rope. Missing with that, whatever she was thinking of. Dragging Michaela into the corner. Pretty good. Up, counter. Strike to the dome. Up. Jarabi in trouble. Has her up. Up. Jarabi, roll up. Roll up. Oh, God. Jarabi seemingly catching her off guard. Okay, you don't need to be this extra. Cover. 2. Up. Jarabi sneaks out with the victory. Jarabi with the W. Here's your winner, Jarabi. Red High Flyer. Don't mean she ain't got a brain up on top, quite frankly. Thinking 10 steps ahead. Hey, this woman got enough power. She got enough mobility, agility to go ahead and take care of a lot of things I got in mind, but she can't deal with this. Hey, clock's ticking. Hey, Togu, Buster, one of y'all two, or both of y'all. Watch out. That's my girl in the big W's for Jarabi. As we move on to our next match here for the weekly Gimmick Grand Championship match. Let's see what this match is going to be contested under. It's going to be 5-way Hell in a Cell. I almost jokingly said Bloodline rules. Can you imagine, though? Let's get to it. Well, get the actual WKW. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. All right, the following contest is go. Damn, Michaela, I just realized you immediately get eliminated. You got added to the board just to immediately get removed. Ain't that a damn shame, Mike Yoda? All right, let's get it going. Why are you here? You already have a match tonight. Nevertheless, the following contest is a 5-way Hell in a Cell match for the weekly Gimmick Grand Championship. Introducing first, making her way to the ring, she is Please no, please stop assaulting the camera, make him really. Oh, wins. Emily Owens, a former Gimmick Grand Champion here not long ago. Did she make her debut? Already has one Gimmick Grand Championship reign. Big error on YouTube's part. Ignore that. Hey, if 2K is not going to hold me and I try to counter 2K by going 5 steps ahead, YouTube decides to hold me. Let's hope it does not decide to do so again. Nevertheless. And our opponent. Starting us off here. Dog on it. That being said, out my fucking neck. While I'm doing with troubleshooting here, again, do not faceplant for a bit. It is not funny for your body. I can hard confirm that to y'all, chat. Face planting is not healthy for your, especially if you are reaching your mid to late 20s. You'd have thought of I was like fucking 30 or something. Oh, so alright, I can't stall but so much. Could you get this production staff? Could you fix? Could you fix? Could you play our secondary theme song then while we await? Could you do anything? Thank you. No, we're not about to end stream. We just started. I'm just playing this as a background until our production staff can get their shit to fucking together. I am about to fire. You know what? Maybe it's a good thing that doggone Kimberly Owens done through the cameraman. I might need to have her throw more of y'all if this is how y'all are working. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, apologies to Suru. You got your entrance, so, but nevertheless, next up, curling in the ring, she is Suru Ishii. Back up. Suru needs one more Gimmick Grand Championship opportunity to get herself a championship opportunity. Good. Suru needs to get herself one. Kete, or is it actually Drew? Kete Ishii or Drew McIntyre? Oh, actually Drew McIntyre. Okay then. Suru Ishii needs one more Gimmick Grand Championship victory to earn herself a championship opportunity of her choosing. We're going to have to wait and see what that is going to be, if she can win this here, because she also has to deal with none other than a Scottish psychopath that owes Star $10 after the great SummerSlam incident. I think, was it SummerSlam of like 2024? It was some pay-per-view, I don't remember. Nevertheless, next up, making his way to the ring, he is the new WWE Undisputed Champion, Drew McIntyre! Now that I think about it, Drew's popped up a few times in WKW. I think he's the one WWE superstar that has multiple appearances, but I don't think has ever won anything here. I don't think he has won anything here. Like, the closest he's got is the infamous Doge versus Star match, where Star, I think, was represented by CM Punk. Forgot he had voice lines here. And Drew was representing me. Drew won. I popped off so hard. That being said, Drew, how's about you have me pop off for a victory here tonight? Best of luck. Drew McIntyre, the only reason I decided to check up on Friday Night SmackDown as of late, or WWE in general, because I kind of been on the wayside lately. How dare you eat me? You're welcome for the memories. They're gone for you. Next up, here's Mr. Money in the Bank, Meister. Side note, Meister, if you're watching, either if you're lurking or if you are watching the VOD, you still do got yourself. Side note, this is for Meister and Meister only. If you are not Meister, do not redeem this. I will look at you like you are stupid. Meister, if you are here or watching the VOD, you got yourself your redeem to cash in your Money in the Bank briefcase. You can say whatever championship of your choosing, whether it be Sentinel, the Undisputed VTuber Champion, whether it be Abaddon, the MCW World Champion, whether it be any other title of your choosing. Or you can go ahead and cash and say, hey, that championship I want. Maybe not the Gimmick Grand title. I don't know why anyone would cash in for this. Next up, she is the current Gimmick Grand Champion, Lucy Okuji. Moments ago, I had a backstage interviewer go up to Lucy, asked her thoughts on her sister's debut. She said her sister can go fuck herself. Before immediately roundhouse kicking the doggone reporter. Beginning to realize why people badmouth this Sakuji sister. She then came back, said, "Hey, I don't care for Jarebi, but as long as my sister loses, I'm winning." Question is, will she lose as well? Stunner. Going to the cover. That being said, Lucy also set to appear again later tonight as a part of the World Championship Mini Rumble to determine who's going to be taking on that of Togu Cranio at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. And I'm sitting here talking about that of Miss Sakuji. She's been sitting here shit-talking that of Kimberly Owens behind her back. Both of these women are making their debuts right around one another. Jesus, it's one after another after another. Dang it. Kimberly, you could have, like, dropped Meister and could finish the doggone circle. Drew McIntyre could have gotten up and decked you with a move, and it would have been a nice little roundabout situation. Nevertheless, as I'm reminded why I kind of feel iffy with some of these occasions, what? Meister, are you good? Odd. Nevertheless, can we stop having people tweet? Setting up. Kimberly Owens must have heard Lucy talking shit. Ass her up on the shoulders. Gets snake-eyed. You want your McIntyre going for the clay nothing. Claymation, maybe. Unfortunately, yo ass. I was about to make a joke. I don't think nobody would get it. Shout out to anybody that used to watch. Oh, good lord. Shout out to anybody that used to watch the old. Wasn't really YouTube, but it was kind of like YouTube. The 3DS. It used to have this whole app where you could watch random videos that Nintendo would publish. They would have stuff like the Kid Icarus anime that would be randomly showing up on that app. They would have some claymation type videos of these like dinosaur guys in this office, and they would have like a couple of other things I can't remember, but those two are the main ones. The Kid Icarus anime, in quotations, because it was kind of more so like random snippets and one shots into the cover. Immediate kick out. Damn, targeting Kimberly Owens again. But also, down goes through. Claymore to Kimberly into the cover. Might start breaking it up. Let me see. Can I find anything of that? Let's see. Let me pull this up. Over here. Ow! Lucy trying to, well, you ain't doing nothing. You want super Spanish fly by Suru. 3DS video app. Ooh, stay car kick by Suru going to the cover. Was it really just named Nintendo Video? Jesus, it was discontinued a decade ago. Dinosaur Office, that's what it was called. I'm sitting here looking up on the 3DS wiki. Dinosaur Office, if y'all could even see it, it's in really tiny font. I can hardly see it myself, but that's what I was looking for. So it had Dinosaur Office. I didn't remember having Avenger stuff in there. Smurfs trailer. Okay, go. Pizza Quest, Bear Shark. It had shit like the doggone Blue Man Group. Oh yeah. And of course their Kid Icarus bits. Just a random. I was sitting here starting this up as like a bit. Got hit with a bunch of memories. Hey, lovely, big lovely. What's not lovely is Miss Sakuji sitting here wrecking a shot, going out there Suru now. Sending her to the outside, now targeting Kim. You don't like Kimberly Owens, do you? Meanwhile, Drew McIntyre with Meister. Down goes Meister. Wkw getting command grab by McIntyre. Into the corner. Wkw fighting back. Heading up top. What she got in mind? They're going for the elbow drop. Piercing through that heart. Taking down Drew McIntyre. Meister, the only one left standing. Meister heading up to the top rope, but Suru right there, stopping him. Don't get him right on the ground. If I were you, I would have dunked him right on top of Kimberly Owens. Would have been a bit more of a strategic maneuver, unless she had something else in mind. But I think throwing somebody, good lord. I think throwing someone onto someone else is more effective than just simply walking and standing on top of them. Wkw, the only one standing here, sitting here looking to command grab. Meister grabbing him, setting him up. Counter. Counter. Monkey flip. Meister now sitting here. I set on two. Big brain buster just to get caught by McIntyre. Sledgehammer in hand, trying to wear out Lucy, now trying to wear out Meister. Claymore lands it. 2-9 and a 2 count. The speed of Kimberly Owens. Big forearm. Moonsault by Wkw. And down goes Wkw. Nope, back up goes Wkw. Wkw going for the Uranagi! But right there is McIntyre to break up the pin. Grabbing him legs, stomping on the midsection. Claymore to Suru. Going to the cover, but Meister right there to break up the pinfall. Alright, keep it going, keep it going. Big. Go for the Glasgow kiss. Just to get tripped up, booted in the ass by Kimberly Owens. Spine buster. Could be anybody's match to win. Meister dumbfounded again. And now he's not well. Someone give him a senzu beam. Good lord, alive, grounded, pounding here. Hand by McIntyre, but broken up. Yo, welcome in, Pharaoh. Congrats on the first. Hope you're doing good and well. Better than what McIntyre's doing right now. Wkw, you really don't like Kimberly. Well, now you have a reason to not like Kimberly. Hope you're doing good and well today, Big Boo. Big Pharaoh number 1. You just went for the pin and it didn't work. Don't know what's going through y'all's heads when y'all think of doing this, because it always fails. Even needs Sue to break it up. Just to be grabbed by Meister. Snap for a powerbomb counter. And Claymore. Ain't that wild? Ain't that wacky, Josuke? Cover. Up, referee getting caught. Meister mean drop kick to Sue. Surprised that kind of surprised that hit. I ain't gonna lie. Wkw and Miss Owens sitting here, gotta be questioning if they're regretting participating in this match. Both of them are going to be in the mini Rumble match to determine who's taking on Togu Cranio at the Royal Rumble. Lucy going for the cover yet again on Meister. Kick out at 1. Sadly for Lucy, not enough. Sadly Meister. Oh, no counter. Sleeping leg. Oh God, what's going on? That weird masked man that screwed over Modaka a good couple of weeks ago back once again. As a gimmick brand title match carries on. Throwing her into the ambulance. Who and what? Unless you got paid off by Mike Kyoto, I guess. That actually feels like something she would do. Actually, no, she would throw hands herself. Why do you know what? This is a free fall. I'm sitting here going, why do you keep targeting Kimberly Owens? What's your beef with her? But then I remember this is a free fall. But even then, big odd. Jesus! Choking Suru into the corner. Who's he sweeping the legs? And going for a little bit more ground and pound on to Drew McIntyre. Big back grabs. How about section? A lot of hands being thrown here. Good lord. It's a midsection. Stunner! Did not fancy taking that stray. Okay, why would you grab Suru and stop her for breaking up the pin? There you go. Realize that right before Drew can get the potential victory. Or for Jesus, Razor's Edge. Set her sights back on Lucy. Getting a little aid here from Suru. Mink. Good lord here.
Oh, give your boy a second.
Give your boy a second. Hold on, man. Run it away. Drew up. Why would you run into that maneuver? Brain bust to the Suru, but Drew McIntyre is right there. No use in trying to go for the pin. That being said, Meister could make history if he wins this year. It could be the first Gimmick Grand Champion to also be Money in the Bank. If he then wins an additional 4 more times, he gets himself 2 championship opportunities at any point in time. So, chooses him. If he can win this. If he can. Is he fair? Yeah, he's up on top right now, isn't he? Mink. Oh, Jesus, super kick has myself against the ropes. Going for another super kick, that time drop. Stay card kick. Singer going around, taking up Lucy, going for a submission maneuver. But right there is Kimberly Owens. So again, why do y'all do this? Y'all know good and well someone is right there. Misses the grab. Stay card kick, down goes Meister. That might be GG's. We could have ourselves our 3rd ever individual to give themselves a title opportunity off of the Gimmick Grand Championship. Here's your winner and this week's Gimmick Grand Champion, even though she immediately is vacating it because this is her 5th victory. Lita Suru Ishii. Suru now has herself a title opportunity of her choosing, as the title will be immediately vacated here. Quite frankly, she can go for literally anything she wants. Nothing is out of reach. Hey, maybe she could even bypass and get ourselves a a triple threat at doggone Royal Rumble for the World Championship for WKW. I don't know, maybe she even make her way back over to MCW. Unless she hasn't been the following contest is scheduled for one fall. And it's time we get back on to the War of the Titans tournament. Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by that of Devilman Adam and the Goddess of Winter, he is representing the 5-star experience into Cranial. Next, we're looking to try and change things up here this year. Quite frankly, hasn't been having the best of momentum. Let me see it real quick. Did Kimberly Owens already get eliminated? I think she did. Okay, so not Kimberly. Drew McIntyre wasn't here. She won that. Lucy, I think, was already eliminated as well from the Civil War thing. Drew, Lucy, Kimberly Owens, McIntyre. It was a fatal 5-way, so nobody loses points to that match. Okay, cool. Because again, if you lose a match, hey, you lose 2 points. That's how it's going tonight, and that's probably how it's going to go for next week. And his opponent, being accompanied to the ring by that of the Real Guards, Rainbow, and one half of the new MCW Tag Team Champions, and technically speaking, make her WKW debut, as she made her first appearance on the pay-per-view. That first time making her on-screen appearance here in the arena, although not in an in-ring match here. one half of the FCW Tag Team Champions, Mistress Vanessa. She is the second in command of the Royal Guard, and the other half of the MCW Tag Team Champions, Jade Jose. Jade, I was told, has her eyes set on that of Seelitz Dovev. What? So he Seelitz Dovev. Would that make him Sevev? Sevev sounds mad scuffed. Mad scuffed. Yeah, I don't know about that. Nevertheless, not only does she have her sights set on that man trying to take him out, just like how Scarlett did to Ardovev, she also intends on getting in her twin sister's way at any turn. Recently, that of, who was it? Diamond Jose announced that she and Mikey will be making their way into that of the Mixed Tag Team Championship division. Yesterday, she and Mikey came out on top, getting themselves into the next round. That of Jade, it said she and Rebo will be joining that tournament too. Intent on being a pain in her sister's ass. Mink. For the above wombo combo, getting countered. Down goes into. Look at what you're getting yourself into, my boy. Raining down punches. You know, into, you need, I'm gonna keep it a buck, you need to lock the fuck in. Every single other Cranio has had at least some modicum of success, if not a lot. You look at Murasaki Cranio, two-time MCW Women's Tag Team Champion with Akari. You look at Suri, not Suri, she's not a Cranio. You look at Susie Cranio, former multi-time MCW Women's World Champion and a former GCA Women's World Champion over on GCA. Shouts to Madi and Dazzle. You have Togu Cranio, our current WKW Women's World Champion. Am I missing anyone? Tola, I'll let Tola slide because she kind of just got here. But you and two have been here for the majority of the season. You need to lock in, my boy. No gold, not even a gimmick grand title. The one Cranio, excluding Tola, because again, Tola just got here. She has like 1-2 matches on her belt. Has, even then, Tola, technically speaking, has more. You know what? I'm wrong. I almost completely forgot. Into did take the Hardcore Championship off the Jokester. I completely forgot. Even then, my boy, get close. Get close. You lost it the week following. So again, I say, you need to lock in. So apologies, you did hold one title. But you held one title for like 1 week. Ugh. Not looking the best. Good lord, getting distracted over and over again by Devilman Adam. Counter. Speaking of needing to lock in, it seems like Jade has started to take offense to that of her sister's mere presence. The fact that Diamond recently winning herself a opportunity to move on into the next round for the tournament. Quite frankly, she is not intent on being upstage. Quickly made herself a tag team champion alongside that of the recently debuted Miss Vanessa. Oh my god, could the Royal Guard help her? Good lord, headbutt. Like every 2 seconds, it's like she moves, she's getting distracted. She stands up, gets the slightest bit of control going, and then distracted. I've never seen this happen this consistently in this game. And I'm genuinely surprised that not... Well, you're about to get ejected now. I was about to say, I'm surprised you have not been ejected. Did the rep... Okay, yeah, the animation got cut off. Run for the Goatus. Nope. No sleep for her. No rest for the Wicked. Okay, about time. You rock bottom. Or she calls it... Actually, I can't call that jaded. That's a different maneuver. I think you want to start pulling that off. You're getting a little exhausted going in for the cover. 1, 2. If you lost after all of that bullshit you were having 5-star doing into, my God. We're not worthy. I don't think Into is worthy. Into's the one that's not worthy here, crowd. Y'all cut that chant out. Cause it's not y'all that's not worthy. It's that motherfucker that's laying down looking at the lights right now that's not worthy. Correction, looking at the doggone fist of Miss Jade. Prosthetically enhanced fist raining down. Now trying to wear this man out. Let me not try and copy the maneuvers of Jade. Cause again my neck hurts like a bitch. Neck breaker, speaking of which. Yep, nope, not hitting up top. Throwing himself right down across that of Miss Jade Jose. Jade not quite frankly in the position she wants to be. If she wants to keep momentum going, she needs to fight back and get up! Oh, can't really get up here in this. Oh God, this is terrifying. Don't know why you let that go. Looks very devastating to Kate. Maybe you have some sort of method to the madness. Don't know why you let the submission go and then immediately go for a pin thing that was going to win for you. I don't know. Maybe I'm a smartass. Chat my dick. Am I a dick shot? Cause like I don't understand. You across the jaw. I don't understand what's going on in that man's head. Cranio, but I question what's going on in your cranium. Going for the future shot. Nope. Close line. Oops. Just gonna hit regardless. The ref getting in the way. Oh my God. Stop letting them distract you. Okay, man. Justin aside. How you doing? Nay. I had a feeling I wasn't being there because good Lord, Into's not. Brain cells aren't firing off. That's why you are feeling rather shaded at the moment. Don't get beat by a clothesline. Into! You got beat by a clothesline, man! It wasn't even like a JBL one! Man, go back in the kitchen. Your ass is more raw than Monday nights, man. And I don't even mean it in that way. Pause. Here's your winner, Jade Jose. Into my boy, what happened, bro? I have no idea. That man is looking mad. Yo, hey, Into. I was sitting here. I was trying to give you a little bit of credit. You have one title under your doggone name. That happened and lasted 1 week. You need to lock in. Brought 5-star. Thought y'all was gonna start popping off, but you're looking like a bum. You're looking like a bum. Impressive. No, it is not impressive. He is bummy as hell. Maybe you're not falling the same trap. Because, ladies and gentlemen, once again, yet another match is scheduled for one fall, part of the War of the Titans tournament. Introducing first. Make your way to the ring, representing the cautionary tale. She is in Delaney Nakamura. And Doremi, a part of Team Mikey. Yo, let me see. Did Into get eliminated from the tournament? Not the tournament, from the war thing already? I'd assume he would be a part of Team Sakura. I don't see his name here, so maybe he did get hoed. Yeah, I don't see him up here. Let's see, is he on the other team? Nope, I think he was already eliminated. Damn. And our opponent, make your way to the ring, representing the Coughing Shrooms, Coffee aiding Iko yesterday in winning that of her match as a part of the War of the Titans tournament. Iko defeating that of Belle Saibo. Question is, will that of the Coughing Shrooms go 2-0 against that of the Cautionary Tale? Even then, you gotta start side-eyeing. Gotta start going, ooh. I think y'all starting to piss off the cautionary tale at this point in time. Y'all might have some beef on your hands that y'all were not intending to get. Now let's get ourselves ready to go here. Good lord. A doggone mask. Let's get it going. We're off. Mink! Coffee already looking to counter. They already me with a first maneuver going for it. I would see, this is why I do it Samoa Joe and just walk away. Is it because I crawled up on Bell? To be fair, not only that, but also because messed with that maneuver. Because Coffee grabbed Bell's leg while y'all two were wrestling. Elbow. And Mink. Don't know how that is. I don't know how effective that is. Looks more so like you're just kind of dinking up the mask. Alright, you might want to stop doing that maneuver. That's twice now. I know you want to get your shit off, but maybe do something else like that. I realize there's a lot of competitors here in WKW that have like either prosthetics or prosthetically enhanced. Case in point, prosthetic hand of Indel driving Coffee down onto the knees. Them old lady knees, quite frankly, still hurt like a biatch. Count of one. Trying to sit here and strangle the life out of the cough drop. Cough drop. Probably gonna need some cough drops. Count of two. Speaking of which, you know I could go for one right now. Where? Oh, got a cough drop here. Should I have it? Probably not. My throat's dry as fuck. I blame one wearing the respirator all day, two not all day. It's not as bad as yesterday. Oh God, what the hell happened there? Blame wearing the respirator for like a portion of the day. Nowhere near as bad as yesterday. I literally had markings on my face from my damn respirator because I was working on the mask. I still am. Hopefully I can get it finished tomorrow. Hopefully, if not at the latest Tuesday. I don't know. No promises. But damn. Coffee, get up! Enzo roaring, ready to go here. Big command grabs. Make counter. Chop. Going for the repeat. Nope. You could have finished the combo off. Now she has the control here. That being said, Coffee representing Team Soccer as a part of the Civil War. Meanwhile, Indel headbutt. Indel representing Team Mike Yoda. Mink. Into the corner we go. Clothesline, down goes Indel. Don't know why I said it like that. Okay, pick back up and nope. Try to go for that axe swing and trick shot. GG's Coffee. Indel, quite frankly, made the request to make sure that nobody would accompany either of these two women here. Not intent on being distracted like how Belle did yesterday. Oh God! Holding Coffee like a basketball and doggone driving her into the ground. Frustration starting to build. Completely undershot that. Up, going half-blood rings here. Shades of Scarlet going for half-blood rings. Coffee in a little bit of trouble, but she looks like she's fighting out of it. Yep. Got herself free. Hey, Dragon. Snug clothesline. See, Indel didn't go down to a clothesline. She is back up on her feet. Look at that. Swing. Mink. Going for a smack to the back of the head and trying to be disrespectful. Not intent on losing like how Inju's bum ass did. Now 3. Getting booted away. No, seriously, how do you lose to a simple clothesline? You can take getting drop kicked by a flying person, but not a simple clothesline. It's like saying you can survive being shot in the dome, but you cannot survive getting lightly cut by concrete. That might be an over-exaggeration, but nevertheless. Coffee going for a similar submission maneuver we saw Eco do. Coffee, shades of Eco. Submission maneuver, apply them legs and hips ain't exactly as they used to be for Endo. That's why she has those enhancements on her midsection. Down she goes yet again. Got them auntie hips going for her. Unfortunate for her. Coffee most certainly will exploit that. Double axe handle. Turn around into the corner. Mink ends up fighting her way back out of the corner, trying to what? You should be ashamed of yourself, Endo. You should be ashamed of yourself too, Coffee, if you dare lose to that maneuver. Thank you. Picking her back up. Mink. Oh, God, the power of Endo. This overwhelming strength there. Kick to the midsection. Pump. Handle. Driver. Blood moonsault. Blood moonsault? Nope. Has she hit a blood moonsault before? I don't know. Shoulder tackle. Going for the cover. See, this is a more respectable maneuver to lose. Even then, Coffee ain't losing. See that into? Lock in, buddy. You're still looking like a bum. See, that's a better clothesline. That was one of them JBL type clotheslines. Cover. 2. And when you look at that into, she's still alive. I don't know for how much longer. What were you thinking? Okay, maybe I should... Mink. Going for a suplex. Coffee turning her over. What she have in mind here? Lifting her up. Going off the ropes. Charging up momentum just for... Seemed like a waste of momentum. Could have felt like 10 different maneuvers that are better than that. Hits in the midsection. Setting her up. What does she have in mind here? Powerbomb. Lands it. But throwing her aside. Letting Endo slowly pick herself up. Mink. Stunner. With the ropes. And down goes Endo Remy. Not looking too good at the moment. Slowly getting worn down. Count of 1. Back in the ring we go. Up, telling her to get off. First 2 down. You know, part of me debates on just working on stuff in the background. At the same time, I'm not trying to lose my mind with doggone 2K's bullshit. Down goes Coffee. Word, almost getting her doggone shoulders dislocated. Mean forearm to the face. You can see some of our crowd members here giving them thumbs down to that of Endo. That or they're unleashing their inner RVDs. It's barely messing with the close there. Oh, Shia cut, but not Shia Kazangi. Kinshasa by Coffee. 2. Ooh. Looking to finish things off here. Never mind. No, she's not. Jordan to the corner of the clothesline. Picking Endo back up. With that axe swing. Turn her back over. Up, no. Stand corrected. She is looking to finish things off here. Submission maneuver. Shades of Ika once more. Trying to have Endo tap out. And she does. Up. Here are your winners. Or here's your winner. Kofi. And Iko sitting here. Looks like she was probably intending on coming out to be a little supportive of Kofi, only to get seen as someone that wants to fade by Endo. Yeah, bad timing. Bad timing. GG's. You might have unintentionally got yourself into a beef sitting here trying to be a W tag partner. Oof. I think the cautionary tale is most certainly going to prove to be spiteful. Endo, hear me. I don't think she's hearing that shit. Once again, another match scheduled for one fall part of the War of the Titans tournament. Introducing first, make her way to the ring, being accompanied by that of Ikari and Murasaki, the Hearted Cranialist, as well as 1/3 of the WKW Trios Champions, Queen Nightmare Kate Ishii. She is currently residing in that of New York, originally from by way of that of London, England. She is yet another third of the Trio Champions, representing the Spiteful Five, Minty Ishii. Okay, go ahead. Let's see if Endo, Endo eliminated. Damn, Team Mikey, you're starting to get curb stomped. UK had more face mask options, but that weren't so bulky with side. Yeah, agreed. I think Doomslayer already got eliminated from the Civil War yesterday, so now this is just a simple trying to win the tournament. Well, I believe Minty should still be in. Yep, she still is. And our opponent, making his way to the ring, he is the Doomslayer. Doomslayer says that following his loss to that of Into Enrico Nakamura, he does wish to have one last war. If he proves successful here, or he says he intends on targeting that of Abaddon over on MCW. God, I can't overtalk. I can't talk over you with that dog on chainsaw. By the way, his audio, good lord, audio does not look like it's that well. Let me turn this down. But yeah, I've been told that Doomslayer intends on winning this here, going 1-on-1 with Abaddon if he can win the tournament at Mania. If Abaddon even makes it to Mania, and if Doomslayer even wins this. But he's also said that if he is unsuccessful, he wishes to go to war either with Riku or his own tag partner, Master Chief. Where does his fate lie? We'll have to wait and see here as he takes on that of Minty Ishii first time ever. Rather bizarre matchup, really. Kiss in midsection. Whoa! Rather fast. They got at one. Minty already back to her feet. Just to get swept out of. Crowd from underneath her. Jesus, gut wrench. Overwhelming power by the Doomslayer. Picking her up. Nope, not picking her up. Trying to dislocate that shoulder instead. Heading up top. Big splash eating shit. Good lord. Minty telling the Doomslayer to get up. Mink, and Mink. Grabbing him once more. Going for a suplex. The strength of Miss Ishii. My god. Oh god, has him in a submission maneuver, but the ropes are right there to come to the Doomslayer's aid. See Murasaki there hyping Minty up. She sends her straight into the corner. Will tonight be a good night for the Ishii family? We saw Suru get herself a championship opportunity earlier tonight, winning the Gimmick Grand Championship, getting that 5th point she needed. Again, you get the Gimmick Grand Championship, either you win it 5 times, you win it once and retain it 4 times, or a combination within that. Hey, as long as 5 matches start and end where you defend or compete for that Gimmick Grand title and you win it, you get yourself a championship opportunity of your choosing, regardless what it is. We have seen that of 3 other people with that opportunity, and 3 other people use it in very different ways. You saw Melissa Ewing cashing in her opportunity, getting herself a shot for that of, I believe at the time, Kitty Robbins' MCW Championship. But unfortunately for Miss Ewing, the bottom line was that too many people wanted that title, and she got screwed out of her championship opportunity. We also saw that of Mike Yoda Madokata using in the most downright deplorable manner after her I Quit match with that of submission maneuver. Don't you dare lose to us, Sleeper Doomslayer. Fight back. Thank you. Damn, she let it go instead. Mike Yoda in the most deplorable manner we saw it be used. Went for the spearmint, completely missed. Just get booted, good lord. The face of Hikari, lord. Big splash. Following the I Quit match with Scarlett Nakamura, Mike Yoda quit when Scarlett was already unconscious, realizing that she was not going to win an I Quit match with Nakamura. Deciding to quit and immediately cashed an opportunity, got her title right back. You know, we saw that of, speaking of which, Scarlett Nakamura using her title, not even for her, instead giving the championship opportunity to her students, Riku and Noah, which would eventually lead them to becoming the new and current MCW Tag Team Champions. So we gotta wait and see how Miss Suru is gonna use it. That being said, Minty intending on getting her own championship opportunity here. If she could make her way through that of the War of the Titans tournament, she very well could get herself a world title match at WKW WrestleMania in a couple months' time. Signing up, going for a Super Bowl. Never mind. Don't ask what that noise was. I don't know either. In the quarter, readying. Mean clothesline getting counter kick to the midsection. Off the ropes. Going for a nope, countering again. Clothesline, down goes Minty Ishii. Getting back up. Big back body drop. And we're going to finish this off with a spine buster. Cover. There's the wraps. Not yet. Spiteful looking a little restless here. They believe in their girl, but at the same time, they're looking a little nervous. Minty rolling out the way. Going for a Hurricane. Already back to her feet. What does she have in mind here? Heading up top. Big splash. Sinking it in. Going straight to the cover. 2, 3. Alright, getting froggy with it. Getting froggy with it. Harry, why y'all acting like y'all was in the match? Y'all that stressed? Damn. They'll be friends. Here are your winner, Minty Ishii. Ishii family tonight. Suru, winning earlier. Minty winning now. Hey, y'all might got yourself some momentum by your side. She will be continuing on through the War of the Titans tournament. Question is, who will be joining them next? Let me double check the match card real quick. We'll have to wait and see who's joining them next, because ladies and gentlemen, it is about time we decide who will be taking on Toku Cranio for the WKW Women's World Championship at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Could be a number of competitors. We about to find out now. Mini Royal Rumble. 4th. The Royal Rumble pay-per-view. No, we're not in El Paso, Texas. Don't know why it said that. Don't know why it tells lies. Was about to try and do the senior appellate voice. My throat will not survive the rest of the stream if I did that. That being said, who will be entering at number 1? It is going to be none other than 10-woman Rumble. Winner gets themselves a shot at Miss Wkw Community. It will be at number 1. Ooh, bad pull. Bad pull. Introducing first, make your way to the ring, Wkw, representing that of WKW security team. One of the more rather hostile members of the roster here, full of herself, as you can see. That being said, I also say bad pull not just because it's number 1, but also she's already competed in a match earlier tonight, losing the Gimmick Grand Championship. Another security member go up to her and ask her thoughts on what transpired. I can't say what she said without getting my Twitch banned. We'll be entering at number 2. It shall be... Hey, y'all have got some issues seemingly starting up. Go ahead and get it all out. And our opponent, make her way to the ring, representing the IWW TV. She is none other than Kimberly Owens. The two women that have pulled themselves a two-peat, starting the match off at 1 and 2. If I'm the two of y'all, this is not gonna happen. I'd sit here and say, hey, let's take a minute. Let's breathe. Let's wait. Let's sue the Kimberly Owens again for assaulting our cameraman. Good lord. But more importantly, let's target everybody else. Let's just target everybody else. We can make our way through this rumble and then we can finish things off. We can go bloody each other up if need be, if it's necessary. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Neither woman seems like they're that willing to just catch a vibe and team with each other. Kimberly Owens ready to go, as well as Mr. Kuji. Oh god. Don't go out like that. Don't go out like that. I know, fun fact for those that don't know, Kimberly Owens does have herself a history in MMA. Has proven very terrifying when it comes to that realm. Unfortunately for Mr. Kuji and my... Oh, please. Please, fight back. Up, there she goes. She's starting to fight back. Submission maneuver apply. Oh, God. I don't think she was that prepared on Kimberly Owens actually being a proper fighter. Oh, God. Kick to the legs. She was not that prepared on Kimberly Owens being an actual proper fighter. Oh, God. Oh, God! Look at you now. She didn't like Kimberly before. She damn sure is not going to like her now. Actually, Gulia, Scarlett, or somebody else. Actually, Gulia, newest member of that Kingdom Come. One of the most slept-on women in the WWE. Up, Kimberly Owens now in trouble. I swear if we have a back-to-back like that. Gulia in the ring here. WWE United States Champion. Trying desperately to... Oh, God! Hey, concussion protocol. Please don't do that again. We don't need to repeat what happened in, over in, doggone New Japan like 9 years... Fuck me, 9 years ago. Also, fuck me, Kimberly's gone. But for someone headbutting someone so hard, it legit retires them. Please, please, no. Pretty Waist Club, Helga. Helga. Helga the Almighty is here and is already starting to get swept. Good lord. Big Gooey, another little one, already on her tail here. Getting her picked up. Dragging her up against. Please don't immediately eliminate her. She is. I know we be. I'm calling you the slept-on Guia. Guia? That is not how you say her fucking name. The slept-on Gulia or Julia. Stop pronouncing the G. Stop pronouncing the G. Pronounce the G as a J. The slept-on Julia. Doesn't mean you have to start clearing house here. Helga the Almighty has had her momentum rather halted this year, or more so last year. Intent on starting this new year off with a bit of a bang. Unfortunately for her, the only thing that's banged. No, never mind, I was about to say the only thing that's getting banged is her head upside those knees. But for the love bomb! Who did 2K ho? Who did 2K fuck up the theme song? Ira, hello. Up, Gulia! Saves by 2K Scuff. When Masira saw that Okarin and Momo have been rather having some severe bad luck, trying to pull some momentum in her favor, as Gulia has been eliminated. Gulia, slept on. Big slept on. Mink. Up on the shoulders. Down goes Helga. Not looking so almighty now, are you? Hey, you want to learn how to truly become the Almighty? Get yourself some tutors, classes with Bobby Lashley and Morgan Freeman. Lord, you almost got eliminated. Next one in. Yo, welcome in, Phantom. Hope you're doing good and well. Better than what Lucia Kuji is after she got hoed by Kimberly Owens twice over. Who's next? Tola Cranio. She heard me sitting here talking about earlier. She is the only cranial that... only other cranial other than M2 that hasn't had much momentum. But at the same time, this is her third match, I believe. Her third or second match. Trying to earn herself a world championship opportunity. Also, hope you're having a good day, Phantom. Tola in trouble here. Into the corner. Helga in trouble here. Also into the corner. Booba cam. Could be not. Thank you. Up. You ran right into her elbow. She gave her elbow, provided it out, and you said, yum. I'll take a heaping of that. You're lucky to have teeth, Ira. Backpack stunner. Next one in. Pretty good, honestly. Warming up since I went outside to brushing off my mom's car. Hey. Up, ego back in. I'm not looking forward. Up, cutter by Tola. The TKO, not actually the TKO. Iko trying to eliminate Ira, said, I ain't watching no Goonga Goon show. Get the fuck out of here with that. Speaking of getting the fuck out of here, Helga gone. All the damn so. Yeah, it's snowing here too. I probably should have put an umbrella out for my helmet, so my helmet does not get snow. To be fair, it stopped snowing, knock on wood. So by the time I end stream, I don't walk out of my doggone house to see that my doggone shit decided to get snowed on. Up, Iko going for the Shun Tide. Clock counting down. Up! Ken Sasha. Ira heard Iko talking shit about Don because Don has more march than, what was it, Trigun or something? And Iko eliminated by Ira. That is not going to help. Up, Teto in. Teto not about to get disappeared by Ira here. Next stream I do that's not WKW or MCW, I will be doing the 3D print thing where I have in the corner of the screen, y'all will be able to see me 3D printing a Teto pair, because I did do a stream, last random vibe stream we did. I did have a little bit to determine what was like on the 3D print next, and the Teto pair won. Going for what is this? What is this? What is that? Power bomb of beauty. Big Tet, never the little one. Getting, never mind, little Tet, never the big one. Next one in. Who is it? You're in the crowd. Boo heavily. Who is it? Ah, that's why. That's why. When I missed Santoga, Ira got revenge on you having war with that Adondadon and eliminated you. That being said, one of the most detestable women in this company, looking to get herself 2 victories in 2 nights in a row. Ira targeting Mike Yoda. Come on, Ira. Come on, Ira. You eliminated Eco. Eliminate Mike Yoda. Careful. Eliminate Mike Yoda. Someone eliminate Mike Yoda, please. Someone. Anyone. Hank. Into the corner. Like he'll try to grab Teto, got dropped instead. 7, 6, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's the last one? Please tell me that's R Scarlet. Please tell me that's not Seal It. Please tell me that's not fucking Seal It. Ira gone. The fiendish Seal It Scarlet going for the blood-winged angel to Tola. It's Mike Yoda and Seal Up. This is a bit of a bizarre sight. Mike Yoda's had a history of R Scarlet. Not quite certain how the two. Teto, you need a new move. You keep getting cut off. You need a new move. Oh God, you are having a horrible day to get your shit in. Tola in trouble. Yeah, I was sitting there saying our Scarlet's had some history with Mike Yoda. Intriguing to see a heel Scarlet and a heel Mike Yoda. That being said, see it backstage. TKO. That's not the TKO. And Teto still in it. I was about to say turn face her instead of sitting there staring off into the abyss. Elbow. Final 4-year winner gives himself a shot against Togu Cranio. Knees to dome. Seal It, just like R Scarlet, has had herself a quite impressive win-loss streak against that of her Togu. Teto never fought for the world title. Actually, correction, I think she might have fought against R Scarlet when she was WKW champion. I could be wrong. Damn. Jesus! Seal It! Back of her head hitting the turnbuckle. I'm surprised you're back up. Meanwhile, backbreaker. Tola never having herself a world championship opportunity or any title opportunity for that matter. Rather fresh into a career here. Already taking on a few former champions. Teto, former WKW Tag Team Champion. Mike Yoda and Seal It. Actually, Seal It's never been a... Has Seal It won a title here? I don't know if she has. I don't know. But Mike Yoda, former WKW and MCW. Woo! Soul Snatcher! Teto back up. Tola rolling out the way as Mike Yoda picks herself back up. Everybody targeting Miss Teto. Going for the beautiful power bomb again. Beauty. Oh God, crashing and burning there. Don't dislocate. You don't fuck you, Mike Yoda. Dislocate your knee. Into the corner. Going for the muscle buster. Lands it. Or counter. Getting yourself free. Seal it right there. Go for the roundhouse kick. Just get cut off by Teto. Off the ropes. Going for the knees to the jaw. Now straight back after Tola. Everybody at the mercy of Seal It, Scarlet. Kick to the midsection. Double on her. Going for the power bomb of her own. Absolutely laying waste. Mike Yoda wisely choosing not to run the hand with Seal It. Instead, opting to go after Teto. Teto countering. She finally lands that dog maneuver just to get grabbed by Seal It. Oh my god. I was about to say, and immediately eliminated would have been a depressing way to end. Knee to face. No Shinsuke, but that damn sure. Went wild on Nakamura. Mike Yoda, double like Yoda. Dang it. You're getting a little too error happy there. Kude na. She's trying it again. Kude gra lands it. God, the metal feet. Along with them heavy prosthetic legs, all the weight of Seal It taking Tola out. Tola and Teto eliminated. It's down to Seal It and Mike Yoda, who will be taking on Toku for the World Championship at the Royal Rumble. Seal It picking herself back up just to get tackled again. Again, why do you target the legs? They're prosthetics. Go for something else, please. Sharp counter. Roundhouse counter. Both these women trying to take the other out here. Mike Yoda having her fair share of history of Scarlets. Just because you are newer. Well, technically not really newer. A more dick-headed one. Don't mean she ain't up. Never mind. Oh, God. Oh. Both women keep on quickly getting themselves back in the ring. Seal It going for the Blood Wing Angel over Mike Yoda. Countering. And yep, top rope, deciding against it instead. Going for the Spanish Fly out of nowhere. And now heading up top, realizing, picking her tune perfectly. Going for the Phoenix Splash and connecting it. Looking to end things off here. Seal It or Scarlet, doesn't matter. You are Miss Nakamura and Mike Yoda. Sadly got your number. Here's your winner and the #1 contender to the WKW Women's World Championship at the Royal Rumble, Mike Yoda Matakura. Togu, best of luck. The women that you took that title from wants to run it back. 2 nights in a row, 2 victories for Miss Mike Yoda. As we make our way back to the final 2 War of the Titans matches tonight, before we get to that of our championship bouts, as well as that of #1 contenders. Let's get to our next I was about to say, why is the music not playing? Let's get to our next War of the Titans tournament match. Production, did you forget? There you go. Doomslayer was not successful earlier tonight. Could his tag team partner fare better? God, is it my time, Lord? Introducing first, representing Halo to Hell, he is Master Chief. Master Chief saying similar to that of the Doomslayer, either he intends on targeting that of Abaddon for the MCW World Championship if he can win this tournament here, or he wants to run it back with that of, well, I was about to say run it back with Noah, but hey, good news for you, my boy. But he also says that he does wish to have one glorious bout with that of the Doomslayer with his tag team partner. I don't care as long as someone beats Abaddon's ass. I don't care. Fair, big fair. Which means next week Iko will be taking Abaddon. I'm joking. Where am I? Because Abaddon will be in action next week. Nah. Hey, you said you wanted someone to be Abaddon or survive Bell. Well, Abaddon's much shorter than Bell, so hey, you can take him. Nevertheless, Bam came in. And his opponent. Making his way to the ring. Representing that of Viva La Nakamura. He is one half of the MCW Tag Team Champions. Noah Nakamura Tommy. Noah has got himself a few victories over that of Doomslayer and Master Chief. He intends on getting himself one last W. 2K, why is the side plate floating a mile off the belt? Why is it floating a mile off the belt? Just why, 2K? Nevertheless, Noah intends on putting that of Master Chief behind him once and for all here. For both him and Riku. Also, he does intend on, speaking of Abaddon, showing him up and proving that he could hang in to that of taking care of business here by himself. So best of luck to Noah. Nah, bro, was I the twins yesterday? I think I'm good. You don't think you could run, like, you can go ahead, tap to start. Hey, could you accompany me to the ring? Tap to doggone Dean. Hey, I need some help. Tap to the Rose Gallery, or to like have a dozen of the homies. Get yourself like some backup, just in case you get turned into Swiss cheese. Anyways, one last time, I need all the backup. Rough. You know what? Jesus, I am never getting used to how tiny you are compared to Master Chief. Bro, who has beef with Ruby? I'm cooked. Dang. Couldn't be me. It couldn't be me. Cover. And an immediate kick out. You know, it's not as jarring to see Noah without the quote-unquote mask, because this quote-unquote mask was just sunglasses and a COVID mask. Outside of that, he kind of just has the same fit on. Nevertheless, Noah sitting here getting the life strangled out of him, fighting back here. Don't think running into someone's that effective. And you know what? Maybe I'm wrong, because he now has control back into his favor. You know, I'm big wrong. You run into him, you daze the both of you, you're smaller, you're moving faster. See? Bigger don't mean better. Just means slower. And I don't mean the way that my brain cells are. But there's Noah sitting here going for this. Jesus! He could have very easily turned that into a muscle buster or a suplex. Had you not been just 1%, Jesus, 1% less careful, and you would have been cooked. You would have been screwed there. That would have been your career. That moon gave it. Jesus, how was you able to pull that off with a man of this size? Drop kicks to the dome. Hello, 2. Sending him back into the ring. Down to 3. That's away. Referee almost getting swept by that of Noah. 2K. I want you to look at what's happening here. Tell me if you notice something wrong with 2K. Anything? Second crash of the day. God, I hate 2K. It's a funny timing cover. Ooh, that felt like that should have been a 2. The cheap payoff the referee did Cortana. Decided to step in. Mess with that doggone bloody arrow. Up kick to the midsection. Kick. Got him. Getting him closer and closer to the rope. Has him. Yep. Don't know how effective that is to a man with armor. Also, apologies, I keep doing quiet. Fan keeps coming in. Right to the corner. Hits in this session. Down goes Master Chief. Up. A lot of momentum. Moving coast to coast. Where was that in your bag this entire time? And it got him the victory! Oh, you know what? Big props! Here's your winner, Noah Hatani / Nakamura. Don't know why he wasn't quite frankly going there. Calling them both. Up, and a bit of a show of respect here from Master Chief here as well. Big congrats to Noah. Seemingly finally putting behind him that Master Chief. He is huge, that's what I was saying. Lord. That being said, one more War of the Titans match. It's time we see some diamonds in the rough. Once again, scheduled for one fall, War of the Titans tournament. Last War of the Titans tournament match for tonight. Technically speaking, for the week. And we got ourselves that of the Hardcore Championship number contenders, WKW title, and then our main event. Introducing first, making her way to the ring, she is calling herself, I don't know if she's calling herself, if she's being called by that of Jackson, the sister of you, question mark? Just because it seems like she's, I don't know what y'all got going on with the Sons of Ryu. It seems like she is aiding them, considering she is now vibing with that of Mikey, but nevertheless, she is none other than Diamond Josie! Storm is coming. Damn sure the sister-in-law of Ryu. You know what? So to see me through that of Mikey, I guess to be that as an apt description. Ready to go. Closing it on for a moment. opponent. Making her way to the ring, representing the Atai. If she ever decides to come out, anytime now. I can hear the crowd booing, I'm assuming she's finally out. Anytime now. And there you go. She is Dox Ariti. Quite frankly, the reason why we got that of a C-Lit back as well as Dovev. Don't know quite what she has in mind. She did have a bit of a back and forth with that of our Scarlet a couple of months ago. Rather irritable towards her for killing that of Dovev before she was seemingly done with what she needed him there for. She is ready here to take on that of Diamond Dose and move her way through this tournament. Ready to go here. And we're off. Now put your fist up, Diamond. There you go. Got rocked. Knee to the jaw. Jesus. Ain't no tricking her. She's making her shot here, going to the cover. 1, 2, kick out. Salt, beautiful landing. Mink. Keep the momentum going. Sitting there taunting, emoting on her. Mean right. Going for another mean right. A 4-piece combo going for it. Don't know what she has in mind for the corner here. Doesn't matter. Hey, everybody has something in mind. Oh, woo! Mean way to hit someone with a roll-up. If their legs are trapped under the ropes and you. I'm surprised. Whoop. They're Sonic Bowling. I'm surprised we even got to the point of someone Sonic Bowling. Oh, right in the corner, just moving further and further and further into the corner. When you started off so close that her feet should have been trapped underneath the ropes. I saw that Diamond. Not Diamond. Dox. Not once, but twice you done fucked that move up. Not once, but twice. Good lord. Oh, fuck me. Please no. Police! God. Are the Mundos just blind? Are the Mundos just half blind? Do y'all have like one functioning brain cell and one functioning eye? Dovev not taking too kindly at the threats. Give it to him by that of both of the Jose twins. Neck breaker. Ref doing sweet fuck all about it. Bizarre maneuver here by that Dovev. I know you're sitting here feeling a little petty. I guess this is a no DQ now. Thank you, referee, for not upholding the rules to this degree. Grow up. I could get going after Diamond in spite of her making threats towards getting you beaten down and potentially jailed, and her sister threatening to literally kill you. But then aiding your sister, which you have also constantly talked ill about, is also very confusing. Yo, welcome in, Dazzle. Hope you're doing well. As Diamond looking to go for a suplex. I wish I could have joined for the VR chat, but the highest of high key, I have no idea what I'm doing. Hopefully, I will by the time y'all do the VR chat stuff next time, because I was so fucking confused. Legit, I have never opened that doggone app up until earlier today. Legit, as Marty was streaming, I was sitting there looking up tutorials. How do I do this? How do I play? How do I move in this doggone game? Can I import my model? No, I have to wait until a certain amount of time. Dang. Yeah, hopefully I can join in. Shoutouts to Dazzle and Marty, by the way. You know what? W-Mans! It's been like no, it's been damn near a year. It has been nearly a year since I've been cheering you. Mikey, I can't even cheer you. There you go. W-Mans, fuck out my elbow. That's what I get for cheering you, you bum ass. See, this is why your brother's beating you down again. The one Mundo that at least has some decency. It's been so long since I've been able to cheer you. And then you immediately start getting beaten down. My God, Mikey. Mikey, get up. Mikey, get up. By get up, I mean get up and block. Thank you. Okay, it seems like your girl is getting you some brain cells back in that itty-bitty brain of yours, my boy. Good Lord. Oh, unfortunately, it doesn't look like Diamond is doing so well for herself here. Look like she got swept. Kicked out. Frustration building in the eyes of Docs here. Crossbody. We're gonna finish things off here. Nope, downer. Yep, dang. Come on. Oh God, dropkick. Crowd booing decently heavy here. Bad across the midsection. Missed with that one. Did not connect. Get hit with a doggone. And what is it called? The IV frames. Just remember they gotta clock in at 6 tomorrow, and I'm upset. I was about to say mood, but I don't have to wake up nowhere near that early. I have to wake up at like by the latest 2 p.m. Yeah, no, actually no, never mind. I retract what I was about to say. You have been done dirty. Because I have to start early, because tomorrow's MLK Day. Cover. 2, 3, dang. Here's your winner, Dots RDT. At least that paycheck will be nice. Yes, it will. Big time. And that holiday pay. Unfortunately, Doc's walking out victorious. Dog on it. I'll go ahead and move points in just a second. I clock it at 6-8. Yep. Didn't even realize it was MLK Day, did you? I was sitting here wondering why I had to clock in at 3 on tomorrow. Like, why? Because I got told a week in advance. Then it hit me, oh yeah, MLK Day. But at the same time, hey, MLK Day, MLK Pay. Wake up at 4 a.m. God. Now that's the following contest is a fatal 4-way match to determine the #1 contender to the Hardcore Championship. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, he's not representing anyone, damn. Kuma Saibo! Kuma intent on being one of the 4 people that wants to try their shot against that of Big V, never the little one. Kuma says, hey, it will be a battle of the cyborg versus the android, with full-hearted intent on the cyborg potentially winning. That is if he is able to make his way there. Also, real quick, W. Kuma, he does a Randy Orton standing on the turnbuckles. Unlike his brother, he does not randomly float. Like an additional 1.5 feet. So, some points for him. Also, before I forget, Diamond. Is Diamond already eliminated? She might be. It looks like Diamond's already eliminated, so he's floating. He isn't floating there. At least not that I was seeing. I was about to say, where's the music? It's just that quiet to start off. Okay, we have one member of security pop up. We got ourselves another one. First time in like half a year. God. At least on WKW's side. And his opponents. First, representing the MCW security team, making his way to the ring, he is Spawn! Last time I believe that we saw Spawn on WKW is back during the start of the season when he had his mini feud with that big Pharaoh, never the little one. Pharaoh walking out of that feud victorious, and Spawn despawned his way back over to that of the multiverse. That of MCW. That being said, it seems like he is ready to go here, get himself a potential shot at the Hardcore Championship. Competitors on both shows are able to go ahead and participate in this match, as the Hardcore title is a multi-brand championship. That's also why the title, fun fact, has both WKW and MCW marked into it. And as Spawn goes ahead and Aura Farms here, let me try and tidy up the border stuff up on the top here. Is Master Chief already eliminated? It looks like he is. Dang it. Talk on Mike Chioda's team is kind of getting smacked at the moment. Change the ending. What would that mean for things like you and me? Can't really do much here. But we knock down Joe. Bring it all back up. Knock down Riku. Bring it all back up. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? That's good enough. That's good enough. Alright, so we got Spawn, we got Kuma. Who is next? Who is this? Up Rin. We saw Teto try her luck for the world title, came up short. Next up, make her way to the ring, Kagami. I can't pronounce the first name. I can't speak but so much non-English mime. I will butcher it. I will butcher it. That being said, Rin, former WKW Tag Team Champion, intent on becoming the, I believe, first individual, the first female to win the Hardcore title if she can walk out of here victorious and potentially defeat Veen for the Hardcore Championship. That's kind of funny, it dawned on me. The Hardcore title and the Hardcore title and the Intercontinental title both have been exclusively held by either women for the Intercontinental title or men for the Hardcore title, even though both are bi-gender championships. Just a random fun fact. Wonder, you know what, placing bets. How long are we expecting until one of those two titles gets their first of the other gender to win the championship? Will it be the Intercontinental title going to a guy or the Hardcore title going to a lady? Questions for later. And Teto? Because she's the only one that comes out with bad blood. Alright. It looks like she is going to go ahead. Android versus a Vocaloid or a Cyborg or whatever. A Health Spawn. Well, you got two Vocaloids. It seems like production outright owed you for your theme song. Dang. We got an Android versus two Vocaloids or an Android versus a Cyborg or a Health Spawn. I say hardcore title to a woman first. Hey, maybe we got 2 women facing off here in this match. Y'all couldn't be bothered. Silent music is the best music. Hey, Tommaso Ciampa said it best. Nevertheless, Teto appearing ready for war here tonight. Either a cyborg, Hellspawn, a Vocaloid, or another Vocaloid will be taking on the android Big V. Never little one for the Hardcore Championship at the Royal Rumble, and we are off. And good lord, one fall. I was about to say if the match ended that fast. If the match ended that damn fast. Good lord, a lot of Kuma was trying his best to ignore a lot of shit. Unfortunately for him, it's not working out. Mink. And clothesline. Alright, BRB real quick. Your boy does need to hit the men's room as this match carries on. Kuma, don't immediately win as I'm about to go BRB. Be right back. Alright, your boy is back. Oh god. What is the to? Because now I'm concerned what happened when I was off. Or was it just because I was silent? Because I had to hit the men's room. Good lord, why is there 2 Janices? Or whatever the weapon's called. No, there was a pinfall. Oh! So it is elimination. Production might, y'all tell me. Nevertheless, crowd booing Kuma. It's a cyborg and 2 Vocaloids. They say AI is scary, but good lord. A match where there's so many Genesis, yet nobody is going to be bleeding at all. Oh god. That's because everybody here is built different. Record Larietta! Getting smacked it upside the back. Counter. Going for another Larietta! 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 Kojima! Oh god. Health Vocaloids. Tail trying to show Vin why she is the more popular one of the 2. Got her set up. Knee to the face. You know, if I were you, I would have chucked the doggone thing at Kuma. Out the way. Just get scooped up. Oh lord. And there I would have tried to at least grab the barricade. It probably would have dislocated my shoulder, but hey, it would have been something. Mink. Good lord. Moving out the way. Miss. Good phantoms. I don't mean the dragon. Mink. Mink. Nope. A lot of invincibility frame incidents happening here tonight. Mink. Tossing Teto to the stairs. Even though it took 2 delivery days for Teto to officially land on the doggone stairs. I'm gonna get in the ring here just to try an Orifon. Fuck's sakes. Please someone get in the ring. Good lord, Kuma proving a little dominant here. I need to punch someone out of nowhere. Just call getting phantomed. God. Up tombstone. Unfortunately for Teto, that was not getting phantom. She got dropped with every last ounce of anger from that tiny man's body. Mink. Mink. That being said, I've realized maybe it's because you and your brother are both tiny man. Maybe that's why y'all both angry little goobers. Azul and Kuma. Jesus, right into the corner. Probably shouldn't pop my neck. My neck is still somewhat sore. Dragging Teto, sending her back into the ring. Bring her up. That being said, with Spawn already eliminated. I don't know, up, roll up. Kuma in trouble. Kuma in trouble. Kuma in trouble. Kicked out. With Spawn, nope. Boy, he is now. Again, I said team like killer. Good look. Down goes Teto. Or Rin, I should say. And Rin is also cooked. I'll put it back if Teto wins. But if Teto loses, yeah, you are cooked. Team Mike Yoda, get up! Backhand going for the Lady Yachts once more. Teto laid smooth the fuck out. As Kuma sitting here trying to figure out what to do. Seems like 2K must have had like a low-key, non-announced, non-notified update. Because it seems like the AI has been getting weirder and weirder and more fucky. Because first we had the doggone count-out bullshit that was happening on every E-Fed under the sun the past week. Then you have AIs kind of getting lost outside. Go for a pilot. Nope. Teto Clash. The Teto Clash. I'm gonna try and end things off here. Counter. Never mind. Sending Teto into the barricade. Kuma, please make up your mind. Please, you are a former multi-time tag champion. You shouldn't be this lost. Didn't Kuma also hold... Yeah, he used to be a Gimmick Grand champion too, back when that title... Not Gimmick Grand, the predecessors to the Gimmick Grand title. The doggone... What was the belt called? The Gauntlet... Used to be Gauntlet champion. Half a dozen times too. You should know how to try and finish things off here. So please lock in. You're slowly starting to bore me. There we go, Teto. Big powerbomb. If Teto wins, both Spawn and Rin get put back on the board. If she loses, however, she gets knocked down to 1 life left. Or 1 point left. Counter. Jumping over the stairs. Kuma, I swear to... You're lucky. I am legit on my way to you to pull up the doggone song, because Kuma, you are starting to bore me. Alright, let me get this ready for the next time that Kuma decides to piss me off. I feel my bones unless Teto wins here. He will. Don't play. I said don't play that. Wait. Pausing the 2K grind for now. Very understandable. It legit took one crash for me to go, I'm done for today. We're still on 2K's bullshit. What's he gonna go? I was about to hit play. Kuma, don't piss me off. Please just finish it or get finished. Something, Kuma, I beg. Thank you. Clothesline. My hands are getting closer and closer to hitting play. The more you sit here and just idle, there you could do more than throw her around. News isn't online. I can't work with this shit without this. Oh. I was about to say I'm big confused. Now it's fuck the both of you. Play the damn music. Okay, you legit lucky. No, you're not. Fuck you. Play the music. There you go. Good Lord, Kuma. Oh, woo! Wait a minute. Caught Kuma. Big body slam. Superman punch. Kuma, the king of stalling. This man trying to move like doggone hungry bugs. Talking about some stalling. In all the good sets, I find myself staying off stage. And in the bad sets, I have to engage. Hold up. Let me pull that shit up. Even if they lock in, y'all have pissed me off enough. I'm playing the full song. Play it. Play the song. Do it. I don't care. Y'all pull the stuff off the table. Y'all pissed me off enough with this match. Y'all are taking your sweet time. Yo, welcome in, Jokes. How you doing? Is there something else you're bearing towards? Please finish this. I saw you both kissing me off, stalling out on stage. I beg the both of y'all, please engage. God, thank you. Vibing currently adulting. Hey. Teto, don't kick out. I beg, don't kick out. This match is actually annoying me. Thank you, God. God, thumbs down for the both of y'all. Y'all are the woats for that match. Here's your winner, Kuma Saibo. You are going to have to be a whole lot more hardcore than that if you want to take that title from me. Good Lord. Metal versus Metal, Cyborg versus Android. Meal prep for the first time today. Hey. Big dubs, big dubs. Nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WKW World Championship. Also, let me take the place off of Teto. She's not eliminated, but she's damn sure close to it. Introducing first, making his way to the ring. There's more E. We got this and then one more match, the main event. Introducing first. Okay, back to adulting. I hope you have yourself a good day, my boy. Love you, my guy. I love you too. Big Mac looking to retain here against that of Broly. Appreciate the lick. Hey. Meanwhile, Broly is so embarrassed from what happened. That man took Mac one-on-one while Super Saiyan. He couldn't withstand the return of the Mac to the point that that man just said, fuck playing any music, I don't care. I could just play music right now. He said no. He was that embarrassed as for what transpired between him and Mac. He's outright refused for any music to be played. Trying to take it in. The pure silence, the pure noise of the crowd. I don't know if the boos is what he was looking for. Used to be adored by the other crowd. Damn. Damn. I don't think this is what Broly was looking for. Trying to sit here and just take in the atmosphere. Maybe it's trying to help him. Damn, he heard the go home and looked off to the side. What? Who said that? Who said you, homeless looking person? I'm too tired to go home. I will get my title back. Jesus, they amped up the boos. Well, Broly is sitting here trying to just take in the silence, couldn't win with the doggone the grandeur of his Super Saiyan form, sitting here trying to get himself some momentum back. Feel bad for Broly. You know what, big fair, but hey, Broly is sitting here vibing with that of Abaddon and Thy Kingdom Come, so hey, it's kind of, he can't say but so much. We're off. You're already getting cooked. The dude in the crowd was not having it, he damn sure wasn't. But I don't think Broly cares. Max started in the fight back already. Control firmly, currently in the side of Max. Broly needs to make sure that does not remain the case for but so long. Big group rolled out the way. DDT. Mean strike, dropping Broly. Coming up top. Telling Broly to stand up, get up, get up, get up. Diving nothing. Just to be stand on two. Extra disrespect. Maybe the dollar crowd heckling Broly, bring him one step closer to that Ikari form, and I don't mean the hearted Cranio. Yeah, I think I'm on the nail. I think I hit that right on the head. Into the corner we go. Make. Off the ropes. Completely. I don't know what you were thinking there, my boy. Also, the scuffiest drop down under I have seen. Trying to keep control in his favor here. 3 rights and a lefty. Over a 3-1. Now clawing into the shoulder. Didn't help Nightmare in her match. Didn't help you in yours. And a 3. I will fight the both of you if y'all get a countout victory. / loss. / draw. Mink. Up in the corner. Trying to wrap that leg of Broly's here. Tie up. Sending him into the corner and now charging his way into Broly. Mink. Chop. Takes him a second, go for the DDT. Snap down. Starting to look very similar, looking very familiar, like how Mac won that world title to begin with, but he completely missed that dog on 5 knuckle. Woman, that man, the back of the head. Broly locking in here. His last chance of regaining the world title. Picking up. Down goes Mac. Getting back to his feet. Swinging his legs aside. Good lord. Oh, disrespectful here. Turning Mac around. Deadlift. Going for that power bomb into the knee from Broly. Straight to the cover. Is that GG's? 1, 2, 2. Ain't getting you no gold, my boy. Stay locked in. Life Forever Chance breaking out. Offer ups. Counter. Oh, God. Say Wild are at 5 stars through the gear. Trying to play a little distraction to Mac. Why are you here? Up shot. Bro. He distracted Mac and you still found yourself back on the mat looking up at the lights. Man. Powerbomb countered. Broly. You're looking like a bum. Drop kick, down goes Broly. Ain't looking too hot at all anymore. Trying to wear out that neck of the big man. Big Green ain't doing so good and well. Diving ahead, but question mark looks kind of more like a very scuffed frog splash cover. Swear, Broly. Swear, you better not go out to a half-baked frog splash. Wait for Broly to get up. Going for the shoulder tackle number 1. Going back. Shoulder tackle number 2. They're going to finish off the 5 moves of Doom -2. We go for the... Nope. No Mac Knuckle Shuffle. No McDonald's special. And turn, he does not get the 3. Never mind. Correction. Going for the big 5 Knuckle Shuffle. Mac edition and connects. We finish things off here with nope. Going back into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Dang. I have never seen a match end with a 5 Knuckle Shuffle. Well, here's your winner, and still the WKW World Champion, Mac Double DT. Congrats to Mac. If you're looking to see who's the random person that decides to call out a Scarlet Nakamura. Oh God, what's going on backstage? Oh God! Big superplex to Kimberly Owens! Lucy absolutely irate! Up, Kimberly Owens getting back to her feet. Lucy has spent the past week sitting here and talking shit about Miss Owens. And following what transpired earlier tonight, the 2 matches both women were in, feeling that she was wronged by Kimberly. Trying to beat her down back here. Good lord. Trying to absolutely drain the life out of Miss Owens. I can't even call security. She is security. Other security guards, please. Please. Good lord. I've realized I fucked up. This is the MCW. Talk on. Whatchamacallit. Hold up. Hold up. Let me play the correct one. That's the FCW one. Let me play the correct one.
Get ready for the next battle.
Following contest is the main event and is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making her way to the ring. She is the Red Reaper, the Blood God. She is Scarlett Nakamura. Scarlett readying to go here. Random competitor had issued an open challenge to her. She says, you know what, it's been a while since I did open challenges. Back in her historic championship reign as WKW champion, constantly hosted open challenges. Won about a good 20 of them open challenges. Here she stands, ready to accept whomever which wants the hands. Scarlett readying for Warrior. Hoping to have a better night than what she did the last episode of WKW that we had. Ending with that of Sealet turning on there. Revealing that of the return of LaFlocka does, and need I mention about Pharrell. Scarlett run. We saw what happened to Jackson. The man that she used to call a brother that has since turned into the living embodiment of a tornado, a hurricane, the unnatural, natural disaster. Farrell wants to go to Warrior with the woman that used to be like a sister to him before what happened during that of the final Clash pay-per-view last year. When Scarlett sided with that of the Flock of Does. And though while at the end of Mania, Scarlett sided back with the house, or at least tried to, screwing Dovev over, leading to nobody else interfering and targeting that of Farrell, as he was free to eviscerate Dovev. It seems like this man wants more than a piece of Miss Nakamura. I am very terrified here. Up, Lord. Amroth. Up, Scarlett immediately leaving the ring. Scarlett does not want to fight this man. Up, does she? Nope. She still, after all this time, sees Farrell like a brother, opting to fuck you, Abaddon. Scarlett effectively locked into a match she didn't want! Deus Ex Machina going straight to the cover! Cover! And a kick out. Having a face off against the man as like your brother, still seeing him like your brother is not going to get you any good. I was sitting there saying he's like the personification of a tornado given sentience. Tornadoes come, they go, and destruction is left in their wake. Dismantlement of all you know dear, and destruction is all that is left. Coup de grace. Wait a minute, Jarabi tried to come down Michaela. Michaela stopping her with a Roman shot. Hey, oh, not the wisest move there. Headbutt to Jarabi, sitting up trying to brawl it. Star leaning down and going after Farrell. Star coming down. Running in for that of Scarlett. Hoop handle slam. Wait, Scarlett tried to walk off. Sealant tried to cut her off. What the chaos is ensuing here. Sheer Kazing. Sheer chaos. Breaking loose. Sulu also winning a piece of Faro. Nothing but chaos. I saw Abaddon. Watch out, Abaddon, Star, and Faro, Abaddon, and Suru. Sheer bloody chaos and madness is all that we leave off on. Togu watching backstage as nothing but a war breaks out. Good lord. That being said, good lord, 2 nights in a row were nothing but absolute madness ensues to close us off. Far was intending on going one-on-one with Scarlett, but then all of a sudden a bunch of madness came down. Good lord. Far started to go to war with Miss Nakamura. All of a sudden, you had Star come in wanting a piece of Faro. You had doggone Suru still wanting to get a get back on Faro. You had Abaddon trying to stir up chaos. Good lord. Hey, it is Royal Rumble season. It is Royal Rumble season. My god. A few announcements for that of next week on WKW and MCW. MCW, the main event of this upcoming week, will be the MCW Women's World Championship, which will be between that of Roxanne Langston going one-on-one with XO Yuri. Roxanne Langston over on the GCA Soul Rail branch, getting a pinfall victory over the MCW Women's World Champion. Coming out at the end of MCW, while speaking of chaos ensued over there too. Good lord. If y'all are banned from fighting backstage and causing sheer chaos, y'all will pour out to the ring and let doggone blood fly there. But quite frankly, chaos ensued. Be sure this Abaddon is secretly one of Techie's kids. To be fair, he is showing a sheer amount of chaos. Hey, valid. Good lord. Abaddon will be defending that of his World Championship as well on that of this upcoming episode of MCW on WKW. You know what? Star wants a piece of Faro. I'm gonna give it to them. And to open that of WKW, Faro will be going one-on-one with Star. Extreme Rules match. And the main event, we'll have to wait and see. That being said, hopefully I will remember to go ahead and post the card. I forgot to post the card today. But lord, nothing but sheer chaos taking place here tonight. Little recap for those that need it. Jarabi defeated the debuting Michaela Kuji, not allowing herself to be hoed once again, not allowing herself to be screwed over. Coming out victorious from that encounter. Suru got her final Gimmick Grand Championship victory that she needed. So big dose for Suru. We had that of Coffee defeating Enzo Rain before Enzo got the wrong message from Iko. It seems like we might have ourselves a match there. We'll have to wait and see. We had Minty defeating the Doomslayer. Mike Kyoto becoming the number one contender for that the WKW Women's World Championship. Master Chief lost to Noah, gave a handshake, and in turn it seems like the rivalry is officially over. Docs got the victory over Diamond from that of Shenanigans that took place. We also saw that of Kuma winning the Hardcore Fatal 4-Way number one contenders match. Broly Finally knocked out of the world title scene and a whole bunch of chaos to end the night off. Sheer maddening chaos. Rosie, help your sis out. You know what? We'll see what we'll do. We'll see what next week entails. Because I feel like next week could be a potential week for chaos. We'll have a couple more number contenders matches for next week as well. So something over there to look forward to. And let me see here. You know what? Dimebag Dan, we'll raid over there. Really appreciate each and every single one of y'all. Thank you, Eco. Thank you, Phantom, Dazzle, Jokester, Star, Feral. Scrolling up. Justin. And everybody else that joined, your boy Red as well. Thank y'all for joining me for that of a stream. You already know what it is. And as usual, I'm going to get bugged. Oh no. Hey, who knows? We'll see. Really appreciate y'all. You already know what it is. But I'm stalling. In other good sets, I find myself staying off stage. And in the bad sets, I have to engage. Goodbye. Smooch. Good night. See ya maybe tomorrow, maybe not. I still need to work on the Royal Rumble. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah. See ya.
Schedule.